Learning Nishmas Etta Ahuva Bas Yaakov Maseches Zevachim Perek Vav Mishna Zayin is a repetitive Mishnah from the first and second Perek. Just L'inyan Oif Chatas Ha'oif Shemolka Shalei Lishma Mitzah Dama Shalei Lishma Oy Lishma V'Shalei Lishma Oy Shalei Lishma V'Lishma Psula. By Chatas Ha'oif, there's similar we had in Perek Aleph Mishnah Daled, except by Oif. If either the malika was shalei lishma or the mitzui, the squeezing of the blood against the mizbeach was shalei lishma, or one was lishma, one was shalei lishma, or the opposite order, psula, then it's pasa. However, by an oila if ksheira bavad shalei also lebailim, like we had in Perek Aleph Mishnah Aleph, that by an oila or shlamim, anything besides a chatas and a pesach, and like one man damar asham, if you do it shalei lishma, the carbon is kosher. Now the next part of the Mishnah is in Perek Beis Mishnah Gimel by Behema. If it's chutzla mekoyme, it's possible in by kares. But if it's chutzla zman, if you had a machshava that you're gonna do either the achila later or the haktara at a later time, then pigo v'chayav and alav kares uvad Yaakov hamater kimitzvasa. Kate said karav hamater kimitzvasa, and this is in Perek Beis Mishnah Daled by Behema. Maluk b'shtigo mitzah dama chutzla zmanai. Oy shemaluk chutzla zmanai mitzah dama b'shtigo. Oy shemaluk mitzah dam chutzla zmanai. Ze'akarav hamater kimitzvasai. Because the only machshava was the machshava's pigol shaloi bizmanai, and there was no other machshava peiselas. However, case at loikarav hamater kimitzvasai, and in this case you're not going to be pigol v'chayav l'karis, because there was also a machshava's chutzla m'kaymai or shaloi l'shma, like we'll see. The Hainu Malach Chutzlas Mkaima Mitzah Dam Chutzlas Manai, Oisha Malach Chutzlas Manai Mitzah Dam Chutzlas Mkaima, Oisha Malach Mitzah Dam Chutzlas Mkaima, or Chatas Oiv Shamalach Shalei Lishma Mitzah Dam Chutzlas Manai, Oisha Malach Chutzlas Manai Mitzah Dam Shalei Lishma, Oisha Malach Mitzah Dam Shalei Lishma, Zeh Shaloi Karv Hamatek Mitzvasei. Now the next part of the Mishnah was in Perek Beis Mishnah Hey Ligabe Behema Lechol Ksayis Bachutz V'Kazayis Lamachar, or k'zayis l'machar v'k'zayis b'chutz, or k'chatzi zayis b'chutz k'zayis l'machar, or k'zayis chayis l'machar k'zayis b'chutz. In all these cases, pasul ve'im by kares, since there's a different psul besides the machshava shaloi bizmanai. However, Amar Rabbi Yehuda argued, and he says that klal in machshava says man kod machshava samakom pigo v'chayav lev kares. If the machshava chutz l'zmanai was first, then you will be in fact chayiv kares because of pigo. It's only machshava samakom kod machshava says man, then pasul ve'im by kares. Is the same as the Tanakama. Zevazeh pasul ve'im by kares. The Mishnah ends off lechol chatzi zayis ahakter chatzi zayis. If it was half for machshavas achila and half for machshavas aktara, kosher she'ein achila v'aktara mitzarfen. Again, we said the Mishnah quickly because all these are Mishnayos in Perek Beis, and we were mitzayim where they are. And Taisus, in fact, speaks about why this has to be repeated by Behema and by Oiv, and it's also repeated in Maseches Menachos in the first Perek Agabe Minchas. Perek Zayim Mishnah Aleph. So as I come to Perek Zayim Mishnah Aleph, let's chazer what we learned in last Perek, the chalukim between a chatas and a oila. Number one, a chatas is done lamata and a oila is lamaila. Number two is the maise chatas is different than the maise oila in two ways. Maise chatas has hazah and mitzvah. The oila only had mitzvah. And the maise chatas, there was no havdalah. You only did malika on one siman, and the oila had havdalah on both simanim. Now, in the last parak, I didn't speak this out, but there is a Tana that argues on chatas, that even though the pasuk says loy hivdel, and we said loy hivdel upasel, the Mishnah said it was pasel, there is a Tana of Elazar Reb Shimon that the Gemara brings that argues and says, mavdilim b'chatas ha'oif, that if you did it, it's okay. My lo yavdil is einay tzarech lahavdil, you don't need to be mavdil. The Taisus Yontav over here is busy why the Rav is mefarish the Mishnah, even only a liba der Elazar Reb Shimon, when the Gemara is mefarish it, even a liba der Elazar Reb Shimon. The last halacha is pasha that by chatas you have to have kavanah l'shem chatas, and by oil you should have to kavanah l'shem oil. So again, there's three things: where on the mizbeach, the actual maisa, what happened, and the kavanah. So now the Mishnah is very easy. The Mishnah says chatas ha'oiv she'asa lamata k'maisa chatas l'shem chatas ksheira. Now Taisus speaks out ksheira. This is really l'chatchil the way it's supposed to be. We're just using the lashon ksheira, similar to the other cases in this Mishnah and in Mishnah Beis. So the chatchila it's supposed to be lamata. K'maisa chatas again means hazah u'mitzay and not being mavdil. And also, l'shem chatas, you did it l'shem chatas. However, if you didn't have all those three things, either k'maisa chatas l'shem oila, you did a l'shem oila, or k'maisa oila l'shem chatas, you did a maisa oila. K'maisa oila l'shem oila, that's kolshkin, you had both things, then it's psula. And thirdly, it's also l'mayla k'maisa kolam, or you did it l'mayla, then psula. So if you did one of these three things wrong, either you did the chatas l'mayla, or you did the chatas k'maisa oila, dahainu, you did mitzvah without azah, or you did havdalah, or if you had the kavana of oila, you did a chatas shem oila, then the carbon is psula.